Hi y'all, Jeff here with Jeff's Cars and Garage, and welcome back to another video. I'm going to go over a couple of things, but before I begin, I just want to let my viewers know, if you haven't figured out, my videos are raw and uncut, unedited. They're just me doing a video. And so there's a couple comments, and thanks for the constructive comments regarding when I'm using my laptop, it's hard to see the picture. Well, I don't have any editing software. I'm not a big YouTuber yet, and until I get there and make a little bit of money on this hobby of mine, unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do that. So my videos are going to continue to be, basically uncut and raw. So with that said, you can see I'm out here in my garage next to the 350 SL, and today the video is not about the car, although coming up this weekend, typical Sunday, it's kind of family day at Jeff's Car and Garage, and Jose will probably be out here, and the goal is to paint the back third of the car. Not paint it, but do the primer, the primer sealer. Get this whole back end sealed. So hopefully, and I'll probably do some pre-work on Saturday, make sure I'm getting everything touched up the way it needs to be, and then get it kind of ready. And then when Jose gets here, we'll go over it again and just make sure it's perfect. But today I'm going to talk a little bit about 12 car brands that will break down twice as fast as the average vehicle. Now, this is done by Go Banking Rates Report. So, how this really is kind of difficult for me to kind of really understand. But brand reputation is obviously important when we go and buy a car. And when I was growing up, my dad, really he was a GM person. So it was always Pontiac, and then it switched to Buick later on when Pontiac was kind of phasing its way out. So, and farmers, they believe in their Ford pickups or their Chevy pickups or their Dodge pickups. It's all about brand and brand recognition. Now, are people married to that brand as much anymore? Some are. And again, brand as a brand, brand recognition. I like Mercedes-Benz. So, some people will continue to buy that brand and stay with it regardless until they've just fed up with, service costs. So, I guess, Consumer Reports every year gives out reliability ratings, and I'm going to go through the top 12 that are based on that, starting with number 12. The predicted reliability score for the number 12 is Audi. The predicted reliability score is 43, and so the average yearly maintenance cost is $987 a year. Now, when you think about maintenance costs, and we're talking generalized maintenance, so it's your oil changes and your fluid changes and, just all those things that go along with maintenance. Is $987 that high? I mean, we're talking, about $80 a month or so, but it is a little high. It's a European car because parts and things like that. That's probably two or three oil changes a year, and it's all maintenance costs are all going to be based on the miles you've driven that are being driven, and so I'm going to assume that is between 12 and 15,000 miles. Number 11 is Chevrolet. Predicted reliability score is 43, but an average maintenance cost of $649. Now, again, that's the brand itself. Number 10, Dodge. Predicted reliability score is 42, so we're going down. Average yearly maintenance cost of $634. So right there's two American-made vehicles that the annual maintenance cost is quite a bit lower. And so you've got to expect that. American cars do cost a little bit less to maintain, but sometimes do they last as long? That's up to I guess, on how it's being driven and so on and so forth. Number 9, Ford. Predicted reliability score is 40 with an average yearly maintenance cost of $775. Now that maintenance cost, that's a little bit more than Chevrolet and Dodge, so parts might be a little bit more expensive, or the generalized maintenance may be more. There may be more maintenance required. So leave that up to again, that's the consumer, and that's what basically Consumer Reports has been saying. Number 8, Lincoln. Predicted reliability score 38. Average maintenance cost $879. So now we're up there in the realm of, we're getting up there to the Audi, but that's a luxury vehicle, and obviously luxury vehicles are going to cost more to maintain. The next is GMC. Predicted reliability score 36. Average maintenance cost of $744. Well, GMC's better than Chevrolet, so but the maintenance costs are running a little bit higher. More SUVs and fewer cars. Number 6, predicted reliability score of 28 is Volvo, with an average yearly maintenance cost of $769. Okay, not too bad. Number 5, Jeep. Predicted reliability score 26. Average yearly maintenance cost of $634. That's pretty good. However, other videos that I've put out, Jeep Wrangler doesn't fall into some of those categories as far as being reliable. But, I guess Jeep is the whole brand. It's really, I guess, for all their model lines, I guess that could be. The Grand Cherokee is really a reliable SUV. Number 4, Volkswagen. Wait a minute. These are going in backwards, right? Let's see. Yeah, number 12. Yes, it's getting worse as that's right. Okay, we're getting worse as we get better. So as the numbers get smaller. So yes, the better vehicles are going to be Audi, Chevrolet, Dodge, Ford and Lincoln and GMC, because Volvo, Jeep, now it's getting worse. It's the reliability score is smaller. So Volkswagen, number 4, predicted reliability of 26. Yearly maintenance cost $676. The next is Rivian. Predicted reliability is 24. So now we're talking, this is the first EV on the market. Not as reliable. Average yearly maintenance cost right now not available. Okay, so what maintenance is there on on an electric vehicle? Who knows? Number 2, and this one's the sad part of it, and this is where a lot of people, and myself included, are really identify with brand. And number 2 is Mercedes-Benz. The predictive reliability score is 23. Average yearly maintenance cost is $908. Now, while it's not as high as Audi, it's less reliable according to Consumer Reports. And the number 1 least reliable vehicle is Chrysler, with a predicted reliability score of 18, with an average yearly maintenance cost of $608. That's pretty sad. An American vehicle and then a German vehicle, are the top 2 least reliable. So I don't know where this is coming from. I do know in the Mercedes, the CLA was a challenge in as far as reliability. I know there's some problems with the new EV. the E-Class electric vehicles from Mercedes. Most of the car manufacturers with the electric vehicles are struggling, for reliability, and a lot of them is software issues. So, I'll cover that probably in another video. It's electrical issues. You know, you get back into these time periods in the 70s, and the electrical issues didn't exist because, well, there weren't that many electronics. So sometimes I think good old reliables are probably the better way to go. But then again, you got to know how to work on them. So, it's a catch-22. People today are used to taking things to the mechanic, or to the shop and have them work on it because, well, you got to have sophisticated computerized equipment to work on these cars today. So I hope that helps. It's very disturbing. Mercedes is one of the least reliable vehicles right now, at least for last year, by Consumer Reports. But I hope it gets better. If you have any comments, put them down below. Please subscribe. If you haven't, share this with your friends. Continue to get more videos, more viewers, and so forth, so I can continue to grow my channel. Again, thank you for watching, and have a great day.